Alright, what's going on, people? I am actually going to attempt to give you a tutorial on Glen Hansard's Say It To Me Now. I've got many requests through comments over the months, and I really have tried to get a tutorial up, and for some reason I just having issues with YouTube accepting the upload, so I'm going to try again. Try to keep this as short as possible and as simple as possible. First thing you need to know is the guitar is tuned in open E tuning. Okay, if you don't know what that is, you can Google open E tuning. I'll show you real quick. And this is assuming that you already understand that each note, the names of each note on the standard E tuning, which is E, A, E, A, D, G, B, E. Only thing that changes to make an open E tuning, which is going to make your guitar sound like an E chord open, like that, is you're going to tune your second and third string, which is your A and D strings, up a whole fret. So A is going to go to B, and D is going to go to E. Your fourth string, G string, is going to go half a step to G sharp. Those are the only three strings you're going to move up. Second, third, and fourth. Your low E and your two high strings, B and E, stay the same. With that said, you're going to have an open E chord like this. Okay, so once you have that sound, that tune, we're going to start. I use my ring finger on the 12th fret of the D string. This is the first chord of the song when he starts off. One note, D string, third string right here, down from the low down, 1, 2, 3, third string, ring finger, 12th fret, and then you add the bass on the 10th fret, and then you descend down half a step to the 9th fret. So it sounds like this. Variation is this ring finger is going to go a half step down to the 11th fret. You're going to have this sound. It's going to go from here. So it's going to go. It's the only variation. And then you're going to go back up to the 12th fret where you started, and you're going to add your bass again, 10th fret. It sounds like this. And then he starts off with the verse, the lyrics scratching at the surface now. Play that phrase through the verse, and then he's going to change to the bridge at about 52 seconds in. He goes into the bridge, and where he says, I didn't understand, in his awesome accent. You're going to go all the way down to the 2nd fret. Okay, you're going to use these middle fingers, middle and ring, to play on this first two strings here, the lowest strings, 2nd fret, and you're going to put this pointer on the G string, 1st fret. So you're going to skip that D string, your 3rd string. It's going to be open. So you're playing the 1st, 2nd, and 4th strings, and you're playing like this. Then you're going to move up a whole step to 4. Then a half step to 5. Back to 4. Back to 2. Then you're going to go all the way up to 7. Now keep in mind, my fingers, the chord fingering did not change at all as I was moving up and down. And I was calling out the bass and root that I was playing as I was moving up. Until you move to the 7th fret, and your index is going to come off and be replaced by the pinky on that same fret, 7th fret, on the G string. So we got... Sound right if I didn't bend the string, but you get the idea. I'm not moving my fingers at all. I mean, I'm moving frets, but not my finger shape, until I get to the 7th fret, taking off the index and replacing it with the pinky G string on that same 7th fret. And you get that phrase. And that's when you lead into the chorus, which is going to start off that same intro note, that D string, 12th fret, but I'm going to use my pointer this time, and you're going to see why. Index starts off that fret, that chord. And he goes into, so this is what you waited for. And then you're going to add like this dissonant sound, and you can hear it on the record. But I play it like this. Not 100% if it's correct. That's how I play it. Middle finger, 13th fret, A string. Ring finger, 14th fret, D string. So that 14th fret is actually going to take away from the from the index that you have there. So you can actually take the index off if you want to, if it makes it more comfortable. And you use the 2 fingers here, 13th fret, A, 14th fret, and ring. But anyway, it starts off with. And then you're going to move down to that same shape way over here, all the way to the 9th fret though. And you're going to have that index on the G string, 8th fret. So when I went to 9th fret, with index on the 8th, the G string, I went down to the 5th fret, doing the same thing I was doing on the 7th fret over here. I'm lifting up my index and I'm replacing it with the pinky on the 5th fret. All 5th fret notes when I move down. So 9, 8 is what I call it. That's the chorus. And then about 1:49, he's going to go into, how do I call it? It's not the outro yet, but it's leading up to the outro. And then he says, so if you have something to say, say it to me now. Does a little bit of vocalizing there. Those 2 chords is basically 7th and 5th fret. That same shape I showed you where it's all those notes on that same fret. 1st, 2nd, and 4th string, which is the G string, are fretted on the 7th fret, open D string. I use my middle ring and pinky to make those notes. Then I go down to 5th, same thing, back up to 7th, 5th, 7th. And then he goes into the, oh, whatever. Goes into that part. It goes into that, leads into the outro, which is the coolest part of the song, I think. Or one of the coolest parts. And the way, what I use, I'm going to refer to this as like 7, 10, 9, 12, meaning those are the frets that those are the notes that I'm fretting with my finger, with the 2 fingers. And the 2 fingers I'm using are the pointer and your ring. Like hook 'em horns, you know, right? So, first chord, so to say, is your index pointer on the 7th fret, A string, and your pinky on the 10th fret, G string. You're only fretting the A and G string throughout this phrase. And this starts at 7, 10, then you're going to move up to 9, 12, back to 7, 10, down to 5, 8, down to 4, 7, and then back up to 5, 8, hold on to 5, 8, stay on the 4, 7, hold the 4, 7 for a while, and then go back up to 5, 8, and then take off the index and strum the last chord. This will make more sense when I play it. Here we go, 7, 10 starting off. I took my pointer off that 5th fret A string to remove that bass. The only note that I'm making right now is my pinky that was on that 8th fret already on the G string. And I'm hitting that bass and then strumming it down. So again, 7, 10, 9, 12. When you hit that first note, 7, 10, you're not even like clean strumming that 7, 10. You're automatically sliding into, you're starting it into a slide to 9, 12. Then slide back to 7, 10. Then 5, 8, 4, 7. Hold 4, 7 for a while. 5, 8, end. So again. That's the song. That's the entire song. I hope this helps. I really can't explain it any simpler than that. I got all of the information from ultimateguitar.com, the app, through my phone or iPad. That's what it looks like. Might not be able to see the actual tabs, but there's the title, Say It To Me Now. And how I found it was I searched it, Say It To Me Now, in the search, and I went to the first version 1 under tab. Can you see that maybe? See version 1 under tab. Right there. There's 35 reviews, 5-star reviews. 35 5-star reviews. That's the one I clicked on. And I mean, dude, this breaks it down for you. It tells you where to put your fingers at, just like a tablature does. And you just have to listen to the record to get the strumming and the rhythm and do your best with that. I'm not going to go over the strumming today. We're already at 12 minutes in, so that's it. If you have any questions, comment, you can email me, adamramirez83@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/AdamRamirez83. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.